Still have a tornado warning on this one. You can see that inflow right there, and that's where we are seeing the rotation in that storm. Still seeing some reds and greens close together. That does indicate the rotation just to the west of Fayette. It's still moving into Fayette, expected in that area by around 7 o'clock, impacting areas west of Highway 63 by around 1 o'clock in the morning. You can see where some of those heavier pockets of showers and storms are. That's what we'll be watching for the possibility of some damaging winds and some heavier rain. And all modes are possible as we go into the afternoon. We're mainly going to be looking for a damaging wind and hail risk, but there is a slight risk for an isolated tornado. We are going to be watching for the possibility of some heavy rain as well as we get into the overnight. You can see we do have a flash flood watch until tomorrow morning for all of our counties west of Highway 63. This is the main one that will be moving into the I-44 corridor, so you do not want to be driving in these storms. A lot of heavy rain. This storm is actually near State Highway 28, just to the south of Vienna. That's where the strongest area of rotation is now. See those temperatures for tailgating, pretty cool. You'll want to stay warm, bring a blanket or a jacket, and make sure you have the coffee on hand. Those temperatures going to be in the 40s as we head into the afternoon. 91 for Columbia and Ashley, 92 in Jefferson City, well above our seasonal averages by around 8 degrees. Some of these storms just now north of I-70. We still have a warning in effect until 6:30 for northern Callaway and southern Audrain County. Another stronger storm just north of Columbia right now. Quite a bit of lightning with these storms as well. You can see over 1,000 strikes in the last 15 minutes. Could bring us even a little bit of a wintry mix into the morning. So we're going to be watching that very closely to pinpoint the timing exactly for you. And Highway 63 from Kirksville to Jefferson City is completely snow covered. So you want to stay inside if you can tonight. Not a lot of thick ice here, but it is going to make for some slick roads. And we could have some possible refreezing as we head into Friday morning.
The ABC 17 Storm Track team is tracking a beautiful workday ahead. ABC 17 Storm Track meteorologist Jessica Quick has a look at weather headlines in your first complete forecast. Hello, Jessica.
Hey, Dan. Yeah, it's a nice start to our work week here with nice temperatures this afternoon. Lots of sunshine thanks to high pressure to our east. We'll continue to see a warming trend throughout the rest of the work week, though. We'll see temperatures in the lower 80s throughout the next several days, and it's going to be dry. We'll see lower humidity as well with the dew points only in the 50s, so feeling very comfortable out there this afternoon. Right now, our temperatures are around 73 in Sedalia. A few passing clouds, but for the most part, we are sunny this afternoon. Columbia, 73, lots of sunshine today, and that'll be the case thanks to this high pressure that has moved to our east. It's bringing in some southerly winds, so that's why we're going to be seeing that warming trend over the next few days. It's going to keep us dry as well. You can see a couple of passing clouds. These will be moving through from the west throughout the rest of the afternoon and into our evening, but most of us will stay dry. You can see here on our future track model, a couple of spot showers try to make it in late tonight into our early part of the morning tomorrow. However, thanks to all that dry air that we do have in place, I think most of us going to stay dry with the exception of a few more clouds tomorrow morning, and that's going to keep temperatures a little bit warmer as you're heading out the door for your Tuesday morning. Temperatures will be falling into the upper 50s to lower 60s for the overnight lows tonight. 59 in Columbia and Jefferson City, 60 in Eldon, and 59 in Osage Beach, 62 for Marshall as you're heading out the door tomorrow morning. As I said, we're going to have some drier air on top of us. Our dew points only making it into the 50s, so feeling pretty pleasant as you head out most of these work days, and actually the weekend is looking pretty good too. This is your Sports Zone Football Friday forecast for this Friday, looking very nice. 75 at 7 o'clock. We'll have a couple of passing clouds in the evening, and temperatures very mild, still falling into the 60s after 10 o'clock. There's your ABC 17 Storm Track 7-day forecast, looking very nice and very quiet for the next several days. Temperatures warm up a little bit for tomorrow at 83 degrees, and our mornings pretty nice too, very mild in the upper 50s and lower 60s. It's looking like a nice weekend as well. I'll break down the 3-day weekend forecast for the Lake of the Ozarks coming up in 10 minutes.
The ABC 17 Storm Track weather team was here all day tracking these fast-moving storms. And ABC 17 Storm Track meteorologist Jessica Quick joins us live from Clifton Hill to give us a look at the damage and explain how this storm formed. We're watching these storms as they move north from Pettis County earlier this afternoon. Jess?
Thanks, Lindsay. Yeah, we were watching these storms all afternoon. They formed pretty quickly ahead of a warm front, and that's why we saw such a favorable environment for storms this afternoon. Now, these did not have a warning on them, but we went back and looked at the velocity, and we did see there was an area of rotation that moved through Clifton Hill, and we did have a report from the Highway Patrol that they did see a brief tornado touchdown near Clifton Hill shortly after 3 o'clock. So we drove up to Randolph County in Clifton Hill to take a look at some of the damage. We did see quite a bit of tree damage. We can actually smell the smell of fresh pine in the area right now just because of all the trees that were down. You can see here, this is a tree that was uprooted from the storm as it moved through. We did have multiple areas of damage. It was kind of sporadic, so it did look like a possible tornado, but we will have to wait for the National Weather Service to confirm that. We actually did talk to some of the residents in the area who said they're glad that no one was injured.
It came out of the sky right down the road here. When we got home, we found trees laying down. I mean, our guest house basically got picked up off the ground and slammed. It got moved 10 foot.
I got up to go shut the living room window because the wind had picked up, and I proceeded to tell everybody to go to our safe spot because I had actually seen the rotation. It was a definite funnel.
Now, we have been in contact with the National Weather Service in Kansas City, who will decide whether or not to survey this storm. We'll let you know the results of that survey on our website, abc17news.com. Reporting live in Clifton Hill, meteorologist Jessica Quick, ABC 17 News.
And we continue our Winter Storm 2015 coverage in Columbia and Jefferson City tonight.
ABC 17 Storm Track meteorologist Jessica Quick has a look at current road conditions in Columbia. She's live near I-70. Jessica.
That's right, Joey. I'm out here on Providence Road, just over I-70. You can see the roads are pretty covered right now. Traffic is still going, but I just checked the MoDOT website. I-70 from St. Louis to Kansas City is completely covered, and Highway 63 from Kirksville to Jefferson City is completely snow covered. So you want to stay inside if you can tonight. The snow has gotten a little more light. It's still pretty steady falling down, but it's a little more light than we saw about an hour ago. And I just checked. We do have about 2.5 inches of snow here so far in Columbia. We just checked, and that's about half an inch more than we had about 30 minutes ago. So it's still steadily falling, and as Sharon said, it'll continue throughout the rest of the night. We're still going to have some visibility issues as the snow continues falling down, but luckily for us tonight, our winds are somewhat light, so that's going to reduce some of the blowing and drifting that we typically see with more heavier and more gusty winds that we do see with some of these storms. And you'll want to check in with meteorologist Brittany Beggs when you wake up in the morning on ABC 17 News this morning. She'll have a track of where the snow is starting at 5 o'clock, and she'll take you through that through the morning. And as always, you can check our website, abc17news.com. We're going to be updating that throughout the night. We'll be here letting you know what you can expect as you head on the roads, and stay inside if you can. Reporting live in Columbia, Jessica Quick, ABC 17 News.
Jessica, thank you.
Right now, Salute to America is kicking off in Jefferson City. More than 70,000 people are expected to attend the two-day festival.
ABC 17 Storm Track meteorologist Jessica Quick is one of them, and she's joining us live in Jefferson City. And what are some of the things you're seeing, Jess?
I'm seeing a lot of people out and about already, and that's probably because we were finally seeing some sunshine after all the rain and severe weather that we've had this week. It's such a nice break for us. It's actually really nice out here. It's not too hot. Got a nice breeze going on. As you heard in Sharon's forecast, it's going to be a dry night with clear skies. It's not going to be that windy either. It's going to be a good one if you want to come out this evening, and that'll be the case as we head into the weekend. Lots of stuff planned here in Jefferson City. The parade is going on down a little further on High Street right now. That'll continue until around 7 o'clock, and then there will be the Little Miss and Mr. Independence contest, as well as the main talent tonight. I'll be emceeing that as that begins at 8:30 tonight with all my rowdy friends at the Capitol main stage. But there's going to be 6 other stages throughout the weekend spread across downtown Jefferson City, so you don't want to miss all of that. That starts tomorrow at 11 o'clock. And of course, the fireworks tomorrow at dusk. You can watch those. If you can't make it, you can watch them on Fox 22 tomorrow evening. And there are some parking restrictions if you are coming down here to Jefferson City. You can find those on our website, as well as a full list of the events on abc17news.com. Reporting live in Jefferson City, Jessica Quick, ABC 17 News.